So we're just here at Olot North, and I'm pressing my bum against the button on the car, and it's making beeping noises at me. But we just got a charge in there. We put about 30-something% in there, maybe 36%. It got down to 60 by the time we got here, and now we're up to 96%, so we've got plenty of juice to carry on the journey. When I first started with the thing here, the card activated well. I used the Girona card to do it, and it worked fine, but then the car said, no thanks, I don't like you very much. So I had to start it again from scratch. The next time I tried it, some things went whizzy inside, and it started working again properly, and I was happy again, and the car was happy, and it started sucking in the electrons. So been here for about 33 minutes, and say we've got a good bit of charge in there, and I'm delighted. It started going in at about 32 kilowatts, and by the time we finished there, it was only going in at about 9 kilowatts, and slowed down considerably because we were so close to the top end of the battery. So this is the first part of our journey to Villalonga, and we're going to stay overnight and do some more travelling tomorrow, and we're going to see what we can do with some more charging up tomorrow. So we've had a great stay at this place called Villalonga, and the hostel was really nice, absolutely top quality. And the next thing to do is to go on, and our plan is to go down the hill just a little bit, and then we're going to turn off at Camprodon and head back up towards Mollio, and that's going to take us up the mountain. Going to go up about 600 metres, which should be within the range of the car. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. There is a chance that between here and Camprodon there's a place I can stop and put a bit of charge into the car. I sent a message to the owner of a Type 2 charger that's in the next village along, and maybe I'll be able to use that. If not, I've got enough probably to get to the top. In any case, it's a little bit of up and a lot of downhill after that, but I'll be able to do some regenning, and I'll be able to get as far as there's a place just after Serret in France, and there I'll be able to put some charge into the car and get as far as then after that to either Perpignan, or we could just go towards La Jonquera, one of the two. So that's the plan for today, and everything's looking great, and it's been a lovely trip here with Rosie so far. Okay, so we've got to the top of the Pyrenees. We're on the border between Spain and France. Just behind there is France, and just that way is Spain. And we left the place and we got 73% in the battery, and I was driving with the eco mode on there. Normally I don't look at it on the screen there with the round bit there, with the sort of eco bit there, but I put that on there so I didn't overdo it with the acceleration. And I've got to the top here, and I've got 63%, and I've got about 160 something kilometres in there, which is plenty for my purposes. And from here we'll be going downhill steeply, so we're going to put a lot of juice back into the battery. Yesterday, before we got started on doing this journey, we actually looked at the plug share on the website, and we saw the elevation map. And the first bit was a little bit steep, going up to 600 metres to get to the top. Then after that, it's a big long downhill after that. So I expect to have quite a bit in the battery by the time we get to the bottom. I expect to be able to put in about 7 or 8%, and that should be plenty to get us down to where we're going to charge next. And it might be even enough to get as far as Perpignan and put in a full charge at ChadeMo. So everything's looking really good with this trip in the electric car. Okay, so we've got to some place, and there's some chargers here. They're the Revio ones, and I should be able to use the new motion card again. But first I need to get the cable out of the boot of the car. So, close the boot. And press the button. Open the lid at the front. Now to get these undone, you have to put this underneath there. It's check-in, going green. Will it do it? Hey! Good, wouldn't it? Hey, it's popped open, lovely. Let's see, what do we need here? We need the, okay, this one goes in there. I think. One of these goes in there, one of them. Okay, that goes in there. And this We'll go in here. Okay, so it's doing its thing. I think it's charging, but we're going to have a look at the car and see. And I did that with the new motion card, which is a good little card to have. I like this one, and I think this could still be free, because I think they're saying it's going to be free to charge until something time in September because of them extending their thing. This is only going to be a slow charger, but we're not worried about that because we can go and have something to eat and fill up. I've got about 62% in the battery at the moment, and that's plenty anyway, but this is a nice recharge where we stop and eat. What's known as a destination charger. Excellent. Then have a look on here and see what we've got. Charge plug is connected, it says. Press OK. Can't start, pull out a charge plug. Not going to do that. And now I'm going to have a look at the... Let's see, what do we want here? Next one, next one, next one. And then down one. Okay, so we're going in there at 6 kilowatts. I think it's charging. The lights on there says it's charging. The lights on the dash are flashing, I believe. Can't see because of the sunlight. And it tells me that it's going to be 50 minutes to get up to 75%, which is slow enough, but still. Let's go. We've got 77% in the battery, so I've got 236 kilometres in there now. Another thing that I'm happy about at the moment is the fact that while we were out walking, and it's very hot here today, well it seems hot to me anyway, we was able to turn on the air conditioning in the car on the way, or just before we started back, and it's lovely and cool inside here now, which is great because otherwise it would be rather hot because the sun's coming on the windscreen there and I'd be getting into a roasted car. So anyway, as I say, we did pretty good journeys there, and if I go through the battery there, the information there, I mean, there was times there when I was going down the mountain and lots of regen going, and with the regen I was getting really economical driving. The economy history gauge, which I'll show you now, at the moment it's showing there that for a lot of it I was doing some good economic driving there, but sometimes dropping down as far as 6 or 7, which I still think is pretty good. So there was an occasion there I was going down the mountain there when it's right at the top all the way across. For the whole of the hour it was all at 12. The top marks. Well done, David. So anyways, that's my journey for today, my road trip for the end of August. Anyway, this is Dave Allen for EV20 Questions. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye now.